Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts.
Welcome to Dig on America, where we speak truth to power. Every week, we give you the dig on how American history, policies, and media created the social and political issues we face today.
With that being said, Haas, what you got for us, man?
I've got a news item that is pretty interesting. I'm going to read it for you. And
question.
Yes.
Do I need my blood pressure medication before you start reading this?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go get it.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
This is great.
I love this. I think I love it so far. I've been trying to read a little bits and pieces of it. Dutch sent it to me, and
just use proper inflection. Go ahead. You got it, brother.
All right. As COVID cases across the nation continue to rise, one city has seemingly done a very good job in containing the virus's spread due to compliance with mask mandates and high vaccination rates. That city is San Francisco. At the center of this, and appropriately taking credit for it as she should, is San Francisco Mayor London Breed. However, this week, Mayor Breed got into a little hot water. Breed reissued a mask mandate last month that all individuals, whether they are vaccinated against coronavirus or not, have to wear a face covering indoors if they are not actively eating or drinking. It then goes a bit beyond and includes the following suggestion. People are urged to be seated at a table or positioned at a stationary counter or place while eating or drinking, aka no walking around eating and drinking. Interesting.
Okay.
Despite herself issuing the mandate last month, Breed on Thursday was spotted inside the city's Black Cat nightclub, Sans Mosque.
She's at that Black Cat. Hey,
while standing and dancing along to a live R&B music set.
Getting it in.
The spotting, giggity, is documented in video that was first aired on CNN and also shows the mayor posing for photos unmasked with band members and other patrons.
London.
Yeah.
London.
Like my man said in Menace to Society. You know you done fucked up, right? Trevor Noah put it this way. Apparently, Breed is celebrating San Francisco's success by ending the city's masking rules. The only catch is she's only ending the mandate for herself. Now, people make mistakes, and a simple apology may normally have sufficed. However, it is her reply to the criticism that is uniquely noteworthy.
And
it goes as follows.
What did her say?
CNN reporter. This is a transcription. How do you respond to those who say you are violating your own health department's orders? Mayor Breed. Everyone was vaccinated. We had to show proof. I'm there with my friends, and people are going to drink. No, I'm not going to sip and put my mask on. Sip and put my mask on. That's just not realistic. When you go to the when you got to restaurants, I was at a restaurant, same thing. I'm leaving my mask down while I'm enjoying my food. You all know it's not realistic. Okay, maybe so, but there's more. She continues. Also, there was something truly monumental that occurred that day. For the first time in, I think, more than 20 years, the original members of Toni were performing live and in public.
Good night, y'all.
And I think that fact is getting lost here, which is unfortunate. God damn. She added, we don't need the fun police to come in and try to macromanage and tell us what we should or shouldn't be doing.
The fun police.
Now, time out. She does
We
have
know
a
what
strong...
we need to do to protect ourselves, end quote.
Now, if I could shoot her a little bit of bail, were they playing anniversary? Because you cannot remain seated if they play an anniversary.
Or it never rains in Southern California.
In her defense, you got to
Oh
get
my
up.
God. How?
Let's purchase 2 new Bentleys.
I didn't know the end of
Toyota
this. I didn't know the end of
chimney.
this when you said this to me. This is so straight.
I look. I had to triple check to make sure that
Oh
was
my
true.
God. In
But
the
I
words of the
watched
so-called
video.
beautiful from Chappelle's show, that was 100% rat ass. Right there, dude.
So
She said, I don't want it to be lost
Yeah.
that Toni
Toni.
played 20 years.
For the first
It's
time
been
in 20 years.
Alan,
It was a
your
stone groove, man.
What's your reflection, Alan?
Well, it was Toni.
she's got a point. I mean,
It was Raphael Sadiq, man.
That's Mr. Sadiq up there. Are you kidding me? If I can shoot, and for real, I can shoot her some bail because I did just get back from my honeymoon. I was on a cruise, right? And there were certain areas, like to be on the boat at all, you had to be vaccinated unless you were a kid. And if you were a kid, there was very few things you could do, which is why I don't understand why anybody brought their children, because they couldn't go nowhere and they couldn't do nothing. So there was a nightclub on the ship, and you had to have your vaccination and provide a negative COVID test to get on the boat in the first place. We didn't wear masks up there because everybody was vaccinated. Is that a bad thing?
No,
I don't know.
because you didn't make the policy.
But if everyone in there has to show a vaccination card to get in, can
But
people not wear the masks?
Yeah, but the mandate says that's the catch. The new mandate that was issued in August specifically says vaccinated or unvaccinated must wear masks indoors.
Therein lies the rub.
Right.
Oh, so she
And let's not forget
uh,
that
Raphael
Toni was in the house.
she said this is a monumental occasion.
And like Toni wasn't masked, but I don't expect them to be. They're
They're singing.
Right.
What I love is how she parroted all of the right-wing, like, anti-mask talking points. Fun police. We don't need nobody telling us what we can and can't do. We know how to protect ourselves. She might as well have said, I trust my immune system.
I think
Jesus
it was
Christ.
I think it was 4 of them, Lamar, to answer your question. 4, not all 7 of them, but yeah.
Ivermectin. Did she have a shot of ivermectin before
Right.
she had her Cosmo?
She had a spoonful. She had a dollop. She had a fingerful before she went out.
So Alan,
you
my
grow your
question
pinky
is,
nail out and then just kind of.
you give it a toot. Alan, my question to you is this: when it comes to people who are in public office, I think you'll agree that you're held to a higher standard of accountability. But B, let's say that the same thing happened to you, right? You had a couple drinks. That's not illegal. You're an adult. It's cool. The right wing won't understand that, but we do. How would you respond to that? Would you, I mean, maybe if it was like Belle Biv DeVoe was playing, then, how would you respond?
You have to hold yourself accountable, I guess. I mean, I think if I was in that situation, I would say, you know what, you're right. I was wrong. I'll do better the next time, because, with this whole masking situation, what we have found out is that over time, you do get a little lax sometimes. Like when the pandemic first started, I was doing a lot of, spraying the doorknobs inside, outside, going through all of the routines of trying to be safe, making sure that I wash my hands at least 30 times a day. But you do get a little lax, and it's nothing new. I mean, we've gone through pandemics before. In 1918, we went through the same thing where we had everything except vaccinations. People were going through this stuff, and people got tired and they got weary. And I try to just remind myself and remind everyone around me that, you know, if we don't practice these safety protocols, then we just further prolong how long it exists. And so it's unfortunate that she didn't do what she needed to do to lead by example, because people, you know, when they get the policies, they want to do right. It doesn't feel good, but if your leaders aren't doing right, then it makes them feel like, you know, why do I have to do what you're telling me to do and you're not doing it? So I think just a simple apology would have been good enough, and say, you know what, you're right. Even though people were vaccinated, it doesn't look right. And so, you know, if it was me, I would just give the apology and try to do better, because it's not like it's going to be a one and done situation. The pandemic still looms. People are still dying. You know, it's probably going to be around for at least another year, especially with so many people feeling like they can just go out and party